Their great date?
On a scale from 1 to 10, it was a 15.
And date with disaster.
My love connection date is Attila the Hun.
Date with fireworks.
I asked him if he wanted to come back to my place.
And date with jerks.
Kind of sounded like Dracula on the phone to me.
But whatever the date, it's always fun.
Ooh, yeah.
When you watch Love Connection.
Get the best of the Love Connection every weekday morning at 9 on KPTV 12.
Liquidation sale. $2 million to sell now. Save 10 to 70%. That's Tom Peterson.
Well, Al Madril, you are right that the Grappler does have feelings, and they're hurt. And something's going to be happening next Saturday night. This is going to be very, very interesting. Rip Oliver, Steve Dahl coming up next as we get ready to go back out to the ring. Oh, you better call your friends and neighbors, tell them to tune in. KPTV Channel 12 right now. This place is exploding once again, and who knows what's going to be happening for the rest of the night. It's one shocker after another at the House of Action. The House of Shock is what it is. There's Steve Dahl hitting into the ring. Oh, these people love it. They're on their feet. Referee Sandy Barr in the ring. Here comes promoter Don Owen. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of security people, and right in the middle of them, there's Rip Oliver right there. To the ring. Well, there is no love lost between the Crippler and the Doll Man, I'll tell you that for sure. This should be a dandy. It's more than a grudge match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Oregon City, Rip Oliver. His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from Texas, the sensational Steve Dahl, who is the holder of the Northwest Championship belt. And this is a special grudge match. And don't forget, all kids are free next Saturday night.
All right, here we go. And joining us in the crow's nest once again. Oh, I tell you. Your mouth isn't the only thing loud about you. Look at your hair. Look at the tights.
Styling and profiling, the pretty boy gets prettier every day, minute by minute. And look what we got here. We got the leader of the clan here, Rip the Crippler.
He is the champion.
How'd you like that while ago? The grappler comes up here and sticks his nose where it don't belong, you know. When he backed down to become a clan member, he backed down from some good opportunities. I'm staying out all night long, partying with the finest, whining and dining right around in my limousine with all my women.
Well, now, wait just a minute now, Mr. Putty. The grappler could have at any time extended an invitation to Rip Oliver or to you to be a member of the wrecking crew. I heard at one point you were thinking about that.
That was true, but let me tell you one thing. The clan, everybody knows, that's been watching out here in the past years, knows that the clan is more powerful and more stronger. Everybody's seen they're more smarter than the wrecking crew has ever been and will ever be.
Oh, beautiful drop kick by Steve Dahl. Arm drag by Steve Dahl. And an arm bar. All right. What I want to know right now the tag title match has already been signed for next Saturday night, which means the grappler's got to be in there with his partner. They're the champions, John Harris. Now, after what happened here tonight, how can you team up with a guy that just beat you?
I don't know, John Fox. You better ask the grappler that, not me. All I know is come next Saturday night, the boys better get the belts ready. Because the clan, we don't care who we got to face. After we get done kicking Crusher Miller's butt tonight after the square circle, next Saturday night the belts are going out our way. We don't care who has it.
Well, that will be what we make.
We're prettier, and we got more money than everybody out here put together.
Well, money doesn't get it. Money doesn't win matches. Moves like that win matches, as Steve Dawes is doing on Rip Oliver. Oh, I took a 2 count, almost a 3 count right there. I think, we're talking about, rivalry now. We're talking about wars. We're talking about hate teams. I tell you, there's no love lost between these two guys out there.
Hey, you're pretty smart, once in a while. You know that, but you know what? You're not as pretty, the pretty boy. Let me tell you something. There's no love lost between you guys in the slug circle out there. Rip the Crippler, Oliver, and bring around the wrestling world for a long, long time, Don Cross. I won't take nothing away from Steve Dahl. He has been champion, but I won't put on Steve Dahl.
And he is the current champion right now, Steve Dahl is. We've got the Northwest champion, and we've got the leader of the clan going at it. And right now, Steve Dahl's outside. He's hurting. He's trying to shake that off. And inside, Rip Oliver's trying to shake some feeling into his left arm.
I'm going to hurt your feelings, and everybody out there on TV, listen, I got to go back and get prettied up for my tag match I got out here against Crusher, Mike Miller.
I thought you're already prettied up.
Hey, you going to fix your face? I'm just going to go there and make sure. Won't you just mind your own business and take care of the match?
Well, he's going to go get prettied up. I guess that means he's going to fix his face. I hope so, because it looks like it's broken now. I can say that now because he's out of the process. Talk about broken, man. Steve Dahl's body must feel broken to him right now. He just slammed into the iron post. And Rip Oliver's feeling pretty good about himself. The Crippler is doing what he does best, and that's cripple. And Steve Dahl is having trouble walking around the ring, crawling into the ring. And, of course, there's the Crippler. And into the turnbuckle. Oh, man. Wow. Rip Oliver all over Steve Dahl. This is a dandy. This is a dandy. These guys don't want a TV time limit. They just want to fight to the finish. And they don't care if it finishes in the ring, outside the ring, out in the parking lot, in the hospital. They don't care. That's the way they feel towards each other. Next Saturday night is kids-free night, number one, all right? But next Saturday night, we're going to have a tag team championship match. Now, that has been signed, been confirmed. It's going to be the champions, Crippler and Don Harris, who right now could be going at each other out in the dressing room or out in the parking lot themselves. But they've got to get their act together. They've got to team up their titles against the winner of tonight's tag match between the team of Miller and Crush against the team of Oliver. Wow, what is coming down? What is going to be happening? How can the Crippler and Don Harris, how can they be a team? How can they go into the ring and fight for each other instead of fighting at each other? After what happened to the crow's nest tonight. Oh, Rip Oliver going to go. He's going to go for the shoulder breaker. No, he's trying to. Oh, Steve Dahl's got the sleeper. Steve Dahl has got the sleeper on the Crippler. And it could be lights out for Rip Oliver. He's fighting it. But Steve Dahl mastering the Japanese sleeper. And he's put a lot of guys to Betty by with this hold right here. And the Crippler is down. He's down to his knees. He's down. He may be out. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Don Harris. It's Harris. Back across the back of Steve Dahl. Don Harris kicking. Don Harris interrupting this entire match. Interfering. And Don Harris has got Steve Dahl body slammed on Dahl. And the Crippler just sits over there and says, yeah, let me have it. Oh, tremendous clothesline. And Steve Dahl is down. And Dahl is hurting. Dahl needs some help. The referee has just been thrown over in the corner. And he is hurt. Sandy Barr hit his neck in the corner. Oh, double suplex. And it's Rip Oliver and Don Harris. Here comes Mike Miller and Crush. Well, that'll get things back in order. Rip, Mike Miller, and Crush into the ring, and Rip Oliver and Don Harris are outside the ring right now looking in. But Steve Dahl is hurting. He is really hurting. Oh, there's Crusher saying, come on up, Rip. Come on up here. Yeah, try me on for size. Huh? 2 against 1. Well, Crush is the size of 2, so it could be Rip Oliver and Don Harris against Crush. That'd be pretty even. Steve Dahl has been awarded a match by disqualification, of course. Interference by Don Harris just cost Rip Oliver a match, but I'm sure Rip doesn't care. He just wanted to hurt, and they succeeded in hurting Steve Dahl. He's going to be all right. Oh, man, I tell you, we got more action. We've got that big tag match coming up right after this. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back.
You do. You meet the nicest people in an RV. My husband Greg thinks I sound like an old travel brochure, but it's true. Last year at this time, we went to the RV show at the Expo Center, and we found an RV that was just right. Plenty of room, easy to drive, and a great price. We've taken it to the Rockies, to Arizona, and all up and down the coast. We have so many friends now, it's hard to keep the coffee pot full.
Come to the Fall RV and Van Show Wednesday through Sunday at the Expo Center.
This picante sauce says it's better than the salsa made in New York City. They don't say how it stacks up against La Victoria. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because La Victoria uses fresh tomatoes, peppers, and onions. I wonder if it's because La Victoria has always made thick, chunky salsa. I wonder if it's because La Victoria flat out tastes better. That's it.
More and more people are switching to La Victoria.
No wonder.
When this team goes to work, it's more than just a day at the beach. Don't miss the return of Baywatch with all new episodes beginning Saturday, October 5th on KPTV 12.
Our pro wrestling calendar for the coming week and weeks. Tuesday, the 24th, we're going to be in Longview at the fairgrounds starting at 8 o'clock. And Friday, the 27th, we're going to be in Eugene at the fairgrounds starting at 8 o'clock. Kids free in Eugene on the 27th. Next Saturday, of course, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena with a house full of action. You already know about that. Friday, October the 4th, we'll be back in Eugene at the fairgrounds, 8 o'clock bell time. Monday, the 7th of October, we'll be in McMinnville at the Armory, 8 o'clock. And then Sunday, the 13th of October, we'll be in Coos Bay at Marshfield High School starting at 8 o'clock. You can raise money for charity by booking pro wrestling into your area. Call Barry Owen at area code 503-484-0840, and Barry will give you all the information you need to know on how to book pro wrestling into your area to raise money for charity. Here they are again, the Clan. The new members all the time.
You know, I heard the Grappler out here talking about that tag team match next week, brother. Well, let me tell you something. If you got the guts to come out there and get in that ring next week, you bring it on, brother. You talking about after that match is over, you gonna get me and show me what it's all about. Well, brother, I don't think you're gonna make it through that tag match because it looks a little uneven to me, baby. Yeah, that's right. After the night, we're gonna be running over you, Grappler, because we're gonna have the belt. Don Harris just told you how it's gonna be. And Bart Sawyer, you're out here running your mouth saying how you want to beat up on me. You want to put a belt on the top of the pole. Well, Bart Sawyer, I got the tag shot next week, and I want to be the champion. I'm going to be one half of it, and I'm coming after you. So I'm going to take on both matches next Saturday night, Bart, because I'm going to whip your butt. Like it or don't like it, everybody knows the pretty boy's got all the looks and all the money. And the only thing I need now is that big, shiny belt around the pretty waist of the pretty boy, baby, and in the Clan family. It's gonna be around the Clan's waist, too. So all I got to say is, Steve Dahl, I just humiliated you a little bit tonight, boy. That's just a little bitty touch of what I'm gonna do to you and all your pretty boy friends. Well, you boys really think y'all got something going. Y'all running around out here with these 300-pound women with deep lipstick smeared all over their face, smelly cologne, coming here smelling up a sports arena. Y'all really think y'all doing some good. Well, the Klan travels with the best-looking one like the Dougie Pretty Boy, all of his beautiful women. And we go to roll, and Steve Dahl, you won't part of me anytime, boy. Next Saturday night, if you got any guts, you're the people's champion. You got one little bit of gut in there. Put that belt on the line, and I'll clean your clock right here.
All right, he calls it a family. The family feud is what it is. We'll be right back with more after this time.
Welcome to Sandy Bar's Flea Market, the main event for bargain hunters. In this corner, Portland's famous sports arena, open every Sunday. And in this corner, the sensational Interstate Pavilion, open every Saturday and Sunday. For just $1 or less, you'll capture great bargains at both locations. Or become a part of the success. Reserve a table and sell your own items. Call now 283-9565 or 283-6993. With 2 locations, everyone's a winner at Sandy Bar's Flea Market.
They say when you go, you can't take it with you. Unless you're going in a Plymouth Acclaim. And only your Northwest Chrysler Plymouth dealers have such a perfect option package. Air conditioning, 4-speaker stereo, rear defroster, and more. Plus the safety of a driver's airbag. No wonder it's Chrysler's best-selling car. Plymouth Acclaim. Wherever you go, you'll go happily. Only at your Northwest Chrysler Plymouth dealers.